a fun Vlogmas trivia game that I've put together for Erin and my brother who is going to guest star, Christian.
Hi.
If you saw our video from last year that we did with some of our friends for the Price is Right type game that we put together, you can check that out wherever that thing pops up above us. But this year we're taking a slightly different twist and we're doing a more Jeopardy style game. Choking on the dust that just came off.
Have a water.
So we'll be doing a more Jeopardy style game this year with fun questions of different types, not just about how much things cost. And Erin and Christian will be going head to head and trying to score as many points as possible and not losing them all. So hopefully that they will be able to answer some of these questions I put together. We have this little handy bell here. This is how our contestants will be buzzing in when they think that they know an answer. And I guess without any further ado, we can get started. So I'm going to step off over here to my console where I will be controlling the board. So this is Vlogmas Trivia. Woo! Woo-hoo! Yeah! Here are your categories. The first category is Who's That Guy? For Who's That Guy, you're going to see the silhouette of a popular Christmas cartoon character, and you're going to try to tell me as quick as you can, who is that guy? The second category is Christmas movies. You're going to see a crop out section of a Christmas movie poster, and you're going to try to tell me what movie that poster is for. Then we have More or Less. This category is basically the same game that we did last year with The Price is Right. You're going to see an item that is for sale on Amazon with a price listed for it, and you're going to tell me whether or not you think it is more or less than that amount. Then we have When Christmas Goes South. You're going to see a classic non-country Christmas tune, but it has been, I'll just say, altered to sound more like a country song, and you're gonna have to tell me what Christmas song you think that is based off of the adjusted lyrics. And lastly, you're going to have the category Mary Did You Know? This is going to be a fact about Christmas that is going to be either true or false. You will then have to tell me whether or not you believe that fact to be true or be false to get the points in that category. So, to start us off tonight, since Christian, you are the guest,
Yeah.
I think you will begin by choosing a category for which you would like to try and score yourself some points.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do... Who's That Guy? 200.
Who's that guy for 200? Who is that guy?
Not the dog, right? The guy?
The guy.
The Grinch. Damn it! No!
And on a technicality, sorry, Erin, who is that guy?
The Grinch.
You're right. That is the Grinch. That is 200
Alright, you get
points
the points. I
for
messed that up.
you, Erin.
You have to remember that.
I know!
All right, Erin. Since you scored on the last round, you get to now choose the next question.
I'm gonna go with Mary Did You Know for 300.
True or false? The modern image of Santa Claus was made popular by Pepsi advertisements in the 1930s. Please buzz in if you think you know the answer.
Oh,
Oh, that looks like
Christian.
Christian buzzed in. Christian, true or false?
True? What did I say?
Oh.
That is false. I kind of tricked you with this one.
Coca-Cola.
That is correct. We've decided that it would be better if I was not a disembodied voice.
Yes.
So we've moved me on screen.
He was just like peep in the corner, and I was like, just come be on camera.
Erin, you did the steal on that one, so now you get to go and choose your next question.
When Christmas Goes South makes me nervous, but I kind of want to try it, but I'm going to try it for 100.
All right, when Christmas goes south for 100. Dashing through the snow in an old one-horse ride. Cross them fields. Erin.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That is correct. The song is Jingle Bells. You can go ahead and pick the next question.
Okay, let's do more or less for 300.
Ooh, all right. More or less for 300. This is the big bucks. Christian, you need these 300 points to get out of your hole and back in to the positives. Let's see if you're able to buzz in on this one. Look at this photograph frame ornament. Very Nickelback. Was the price listed on Amazon for more or less than $11? What do you think?
I think that this Nickelback ornament is more costly than $11.
The correct answer was indeed more. The actual price for the item was $14.99. Not necessarily a runaway game. There's still lots of points to be taken on the board. It could be anyone's game at this point. Erin, you get to go ahead and now choose the next question.
We haven't done Christmas movies yet. You guys like Christmas movies, so
Sure do.
let's do Christmas movies for 200.
What is
Polar Express.
Nice.
The Polar Express? Well done, Christian. That is correct. You were able to swoop in there and get yourself that sweet 200 points. Still at negative 100, but I think you can make a comeback here if you choose wisely.
Alright. I'm gonna do... same category.
Same category?
400.
400.
Ooh.
All right, for 400 points. What is this movie called? We have Erin buzzing in, locking in.
I could be wrong because I've never seen this movie before, I don't think, but is it The Little Drummer Boy?
That is correct. It is indeed The Little Drummer Boy. Erin slipping in there and getting yourself a sweet 400 points.
Okay.
All right, Erin, you successfully got yourself 400 points. Where do you think you want to go next?
I kind of want a challenge, but in a category I'm comfortable with. So let's go with Who's That Guy
Who's that guy?
for 400.
For 400 points. Get your buzzing hands ready. Who is that?
I got
I'll
nothing.
give you guys a little extra time. Take a look at the context clues.
Okay, fine.
Is he like the mean, like mayor of the Year Without a Santa Claus movie?
Erin, that is incorrect. I'm sorry. That is minus 400 points for you.
That's okay.
Christian, would you like to buzz in for the steal on that?
No.
No. No one is brave enough to tell me who this is.
I have
Is it
no
Scrooge?
clue. It's not Scrooge.
It's not Scrooge. I will tell you who this is. This silhouette right here, Professor Hinkle, the man from whom which the magic hat was stolen, that became Frosty's magic hat in Frosty the Snowman, and spends the rest of the movie trying to chase him down and get his hat back. Moving on. All right, so Erin, you got the question wrong. I'm gonna pass it to Christian.
Alright.
You now get to choose the now category and question for which you would like to answer.
Alright. Let's do... Mary, did you know? 400.
400 points for Mary Did You Know?
Let's do it!
True or false? The song Sleigh Ride was written by a Boston composer during a heat wave in July 1946.
That was the tiniest.
I'm counting that as a buzz in, Christian. True or false?
I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna go with true. Yeah, true.
That is correct. It is true. The guy, I guess he wrote it actually while he was in Connecticut, but he wrote the song Sleigh Ride while it was a super hot summertime, and then it became a wintertime classic. Still plenty of points on the board. Christian, you got the last one correct.
Yeah!
I'm going to have you go ahead and now choose your next category.
Let's do more or less 3.
Oh, wait.
We did that.
We did that one. Which one did I get rid of? I got rid of the 100, didn't I? Okay. Don't look.
Nobody
Don't
look.
look. Go.
If this is how real Jeopardy works, there'll be a serious problem.
Alex
with the show.
Trebek made it certainly look quite easy, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. There may be some changes you'll see now to the scoreboard. There may be some changes to the question board, or hopefully it's all fixed now. I don't know. Christian, will you please pick another one that's not Nickelback?
More or less 100.
This 8-foot Santa riding shark inflatable, is it worth more or less than $17?
More.
That is correct. It is worth more than $17. The actual price will be shown
Later.
here. All right, Christian, you get to choose your next question in category. What will that be?
I'll do When Christmas Goes South. 4.
Christmas Goes South for 400. Bit once, twice I'm wary. I keep my space, but y'all still draw me near. Tell me, darling, do you know my face? It's been a year, ain't no shock to hear.
What?
Let's see if you guys can figure this one out.
No, not that song. It's a completely different song.
Alright, so no one answered this question. The answer was Last
That
Christmas.
was crazy.
So no one loses any points
That was
there.
insane.
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy one. Alright, Erin, so since no one was able to get that one, and that was Christian's choice, I'm going to switch it up now. I'm going to pass the torch to you, and have you choose a question off the board.
Okay. I really like Who's That Guy, so let's go with Who's That Guy for 300.
Be ready to recognize that guy, but remember, you got to ring that bell. Who is that guy?
Mr. Heat Miser.
That is correct. That is the Heat Miser from the Year Without a Santa Claus. Erin, you got that one correct, so I'm going to have you go ahead now and choose your next question.
Who's That Guy for 100?
Who's that guy for 100? We're going right into it. It's a clean rip right into it.
Just do it.
Ding in.
Rudolph.
Not fast enough.
It's those reflexes. You know, half a
I don't
Jeopardy.
have good reflexes.
You got to work
Yeah,
on
I
those
do.
reflexes. Do you like how I included the nose? I don't know off the top of my head what the scores are, but I can tell you they are,
I'm losing.
yeah. All right, Erin, you were able to score that easy 100. Where do you want to go next?
Mary, did you know for 200?
True or false? Over 1.76 billion candy canes are produced every single year.
False.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is true. We realized in our error and in our ways that technically having someone be able to steal on a true or false or 50-50 question doesn't work. So it was Christian answered true and gets it wrong. Obviously the answer is going to be false. With all that being said, the current scores, according to my calculations, come down to 200 points for Christian and 900 points for Erin.
Okay.
Still anyone's game. Both players are in the positive, and we may or may not have a twist coming up that could make that even more interesting, but we will see.
Yeah.
Erin, I'm going to have you look up at the board now and choose your next question.
I'm kind of in the mood for a Christmas movie, so I'm thinking Christmas movies for 300.
What is that movie?
I don't remember like exactly how it is, but I think it's like something like Mr. Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or something like that. That
is incorrect.
Wait.
I'm sorry,
Wait,
I
it's the-
can't
wait,
give you the
it's-
point.
wait, It's Mr. Santa Claus. It's
I was gonna say Home Alone.
Well, no, it's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not Home Alone. Erin, you got that wrong. That is a minus 300 for you. So, Christian, you now get to choose the question and category of your choice.
Do more or less.
More or less.
200.
For 200. For 200 points, can you tell me if this item is worth more or less than $570? Christian has buzzed in for 200 points.
I'm gonna say less, but not much less.
The answer is more.
A lot more.
A lot more. It's $889.89. We will now pass it on back to Erin to choose the question of your choice. And I think now that we're down to the last 5, we are going to go into double trivia. So all the point values on the board are now going to be worth double.
I'll take Christmas movies for 100.
All right, Christmas movies for 100, and it will be doubled if you can get it right. What is that movie called? It was a race. Home Alone is correct. So I'm going to give you that 200 points for the correct answer. All right, Erin.
Mary, did you know for 100?
Mary, did you know for 100 points? Doubled up to 200. True or false? Modern Christmas trees were a tradition originated in Germany during the 16th century. Erin.
I think this is a trick question. I think that it is originated in Germany, but not in the 16th century. I think it might be originated in the 18th century, so I'm going to go ahead with a little falsie.
That is incorrect. This was a true fact. And actually, it was something that we picked up at the old Sturbridge Village. And I put that in there as an easy one.
If you haven't seen the old Sturbridge Village video, check that out
Wherever
here somewhere.
That pops up in there. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to deduct your double point since that's what we're doing now.
I knew that fact too. I just thought that Nick was going to try to trick me and put a different century or something.
You guys have cleaned up the Mary Did You Know. That means there's now only 2 categories left on the board to take from. And so, Christian, since Erin got that one wrong, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do When Christmas Goes South for 200.
All right, When Christmas Goes South for 200. Santa darlin', just drop a saddle by the tree for me. Been a sweet old gal, Santa darlin', so come on down that chimney tonight.
Santa baby.
That is 400 points on the scoreboard, getting added to Erin's total. So you have a lot of power in your hands because whatever question you don't choose becomes the final question of the game.
When Christmas Goes South for 300.
All right, When Christmas Goes South for 300, doubled up to 600. Here it is. Have yourself a good old Christmas. Best time y'all gonna see. Ain't sure if we'll get no snow, but grab a cup of cheer with me. Christian,
Yeah.
you buzzed in.
I know! I forget why.
Probably because you thought you knew the answer.
I know! Did have yourself a merry little Christmas? That's what it sounds like.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
No!
I was going to say, have yourself a merry little Christmas.
That's what I said!
I think the "but grab a cup of cheer with me" is the most important line. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
Oh, holly jolly
Have
Christmas.
a holly jolly Christmas.
Damn it.
It's the best time of the year. Fortunately, that's going to be a minus 600. Okay.
Minus how much?
Minus 6.
Minus 600.
Minus-
So how much is there?
You have no more points.
What's my score?
Alright, so we're here at the final trivia, the last question of the game. So, this question is still going to be worth double points. That's 800 points. To recap, Christian, you are at a score of negative 600, and Erin, you are at a score of 1,000, which seems like it's a complete runaway. However, Erin, if you manage to get this question wrong, and Christian, if you manage to get this question right, that will put us at a final tie score of 200 for the whole game. So it's still neck and neck despite everything that's happened so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the question up, and I'm going to have both of you write down an answer. I'm going to pass you a piece of paper. You're going to write down your answer, and then we are going to reveal whether or not you are right or wrong. If all goes well for you, Christian, hopefully Erin will get this question wrong. Erin, all you have to do is get this question right to lock in your victory. Without any further ado, here is our final question. Is this 20-piece lights and bells beard ornament set from Amazon worth more or less than $7? You can think about it. I'm going to pass you a piece of paper, and then you're going to write down your answer. All right, if you guys have your answers written, I think we are ready to reveal what you guys wrote. Christian and Erin, please show your answers to the camera.
I wrote less.
I wrote more.
All right. Well, the final answer to the final question. Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. The answer was less.
Wow.
You can get a 20-piece light-up beard ornament set for only $6 on Amazon. That's quite a steal if you ask me.
I like that.
So that means, Erin, you get the extra 800 points, bringing your final score up to 1,800. Christian, I'm very sorry. That brings you down to a negative 1,000 points. Your final score, which unfortunately means that you do not win, and that, Erin, you are our winner for this year's Vlogmas trivia game. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this kind of video.
Good game.
Yeah, give a good game handshake.
Good game.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you do, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed.
That was fun.
And yeah, we might do some more stuff like this in the future.
Maybe a Valentine's Day one or St. Patrick's Day one.
We'll see.
We'll
You
see.
never know.
Yeah, you never know.
But you won't know if you don't subscribe.
Agreed.
So subscribe, and we'll see you in the next crazy vlog. Catch ya next time.
See ya.